I feel as though I've been in bed forever. I'll be getting bed sores on me bum.
Oh, well, if you rub them with alcohol, Lizzie, they go away.
God, if I had any alcohol, I wouldn't be putting it there.
Determined to see you before you leave for China. Stop. Move trip forward. Stop. See you in 4 days. Stop.
4 days? Oh, God, Mrs. M, what am I going to do? I never thought it'd come through.
Oh, I think it's wonderful. After all this time, to find the man of your dream.
I don't know that I'd call him that, but it will be nice to talk over old times.
Oh, I'm sure you'll fall in love and get married.
Oh, come off it, Pixie. She's only got a day of release. She has to work bloody hard to fit all that in.
Yeah, especially with Foxy. God, the very word marriage would make him break out in a rash. God, he was a lair then.
Oh, then we'll just have to dress you up so you sweep him off his feet.
I can't go.
Why not?
I haven't got anything to wear.
Oh.
No, I can't see Foxy and all my old stuff. You'd never believe me. He's so classy. I mean, all the stuff I wrote to him in my letters.
Oh, don't you worry. We'll think of something.
Oh, bugger it.
What's the matter?
What am I going to tell Foxy when he wants to see me big house?
When he wants to see your big what? Come on.
Well, how did I know he was going to land on me doorstep? I told him I was really rich and that I had this big house and servants and everything.
Oh, well, if you're going to spin a yarn, you may as well use the best wool, I always say.
Oh, it's no joke, B. What am I going to do?
Oh.
Well, tell him you're redecorating, so you're staying in a hotel for a while.
Oh, Foxy'd never swallow that. Foxy by name and Foxy by nature.
Irene Henderson. I wonder if she'd help out.
How? Loan a house?
Oh, come off it, B. I've heard of long shots, but that's right over the trees.
Just a thought. You leave it with me.
Did you get in touch with Irene?
Yeah. And? She said it was okay.
Oh, you little beauty. Oh, thank you, B.
We have to do it with Renault first, but as far as Ari is concerned, it's fine with her.
What's fine with whom?
Oh, Mrs. Powell, can you do me a favour?
Another one?
Just one.
Oh, God, what is it?
Well, Irene Henderson reckons I can take Foxy to her house and pretend it's mine.
You've got to be joking.
No, she's not. I just spoke to her on the phone. Said it's fine with her, but we have to clear it with Mrs. Reynolds. Can you fix it?
What do you say?
Well, I wouldn't mind seeing her place myself. I'll see what I can do.
You're not coming with me, are you?
You are going to have the cream. Me and Mrs. Morris. We're not going to take any chances this time.
Open and close with the full harmony of all the instruments allegretto.
Hello.
So after both solo instruments have been introduced singly, we hear them in an enchanting combination of melody and
I didn't know you were a music lover.
Oh,
This
God.
work
There isn't any
seems to be
privacy
entirely
around this
serious.
joint.
Well, thanks. That's the way you feel.
Oh, no, don't go, B.
Showering forth
What you want, love?
I was just wondering where you were.
and a slow
Bloody rubbish.
It looked to me as if you were right into it.
Oh, I was just listening to the way she talks. Oh, B, you've seen me new clothes.
Yeah, so?
Well, how can I wear all that posh stuff when I talk like I should be wearing a flour bag?
Look, love, why don't you just try being yourself? If Fox is any kind of a mate, that's all he's going to expect.
No, I can't let him down. I just have to give it a miss, that's all.
What are you talking about?
Well, if I don't turn up at the airport, he won't know where to find me, so I'll just have to write to him and tell him I had to go
Just
away.
a minute, Lizzie Birdsworth. A lot of people have gone to a lot of trouble so you can have this day out with Foxy.
Yeah, and I'm really grateful.
Well, you've got a
too.
funny way of showing it.
What do you mean?
Renault gives you a day pass. Mrs. M goes out and buys all that gear for you, and suddenly you're not going to be bothered anymore.
Oh, they were just doing their job.
Yeah, what about the other women then?
Well, what about them?
They've got a stake in this too, you know. And where do you think the money came from so you could do all this?
Yeah, but I don't.
Oh, look, now you are going to go if I have to drag you there myself.
Well, what about the way I talk?
You know what you need? A teacher. And I know just where to get one.
What'll I do?
Well, the first thing is to try and round out your vowels.
Oh, there's nothing the matter with them. I'm regular. Oh, you dirty lot of buggers.
Now try, how now, brown cow?
Oh, first I'm talking to the fishes, and now I'm talking to the bloody cows.
Oh, Lizzie.
Well, do you reckon Foxy knows that I've got a carry?
No, he does. Of course he does.
Hey, me! Look at this! I did it!
Lizzie, you did it!
Oh, I reckon this lady stuff's not as hard as I thought it would be. I didn't think we'd ever get going. I must say it's a lovely day for a drive, though. Isn't it, Colleen?
I beg your pardon.
Just practicing. I can't call you Mrs. Powell in front of Foxy now, can I? And conversationally, you'll have to call me Mrs. Birdsworth, Meg. Or should I call you Margaret? That sounds more like a secretary, doesn't it? Hello, Jeeves. You look really nice. Oh, God! I knew that'd happen. Come on. I've got to get somebody to do my hair really quickly.
Lizzie, we haven't even decided yet whether we'll go...
Come on, Mrs. M. Fair go. I can't look a fright. I mean, Foxy's used to seeing classy ladies.
Oh, God. All right, Lizzie. The hairdressers it is.
Oh, you're a little beauty, Mrs. Powell. Hurry up, Jeeves. We've got a lot of appointments to keep. I really love your salon. Reminds me of the one I go to in Rome.
Thanks. Hope to see you here again.
I usually travel with my own hairdresser. We go everywhere. London, Paris.
I might know her.
Oh, I don't think so. She just has her own sort of customers. Madame Beatrice?
There. How about that?
It doesn't look any different.
But it's fuller. Very softening.
But it doesn't look any different.
Well, there was no need to change anything. The style is perfect for you.
What do you reckon?
Well, if I didn't know any better, I would have said that Madame Beatrice had done it.
That's just what I mean, and I wanted to change. Oh, bugger it. Lizzie.
Right. How much is that?
Shampoo in style, that's $30.
30? You gotta be joking. Oh, God. $30, and I look the bloody same as when I walked in the joint.
Keep quiet here.
Well, I'm sorry. That's the charge for a shampoo in style.
No, that's fine. Thank you very much, Tom.
Well, how much does Madame Beatrice charge?
A couple of fags, and nothing if she's trying to give 'em up.
That is enough, Lizzie.
You're not kidding. $30, I could open my own bloody shop for that.
Get out, Birdsworth.
Mrs. Birdsworth, to you.
A couple of fags?
I could do with a quick whiskey before I have to face him. Please, Mrs. M.
No, Lizzie, you can't.
Oh, I don't know whether my nerves are going to stand up to it. I can't even remember me posh voice.
You will be fine. Just get your story straight.
Mrs. Powell, you know that photo that we had taken you and me together? Well,
Yes.
Lizzie!
Meg. Meg, dear.
Meg me buggered, call me Foxy.
Oh,
Well, you're looking wonderful.
you look wonderful too.
It's good to be home. East, west, home's best, eh?
Absolutely. One gets so tired of travel. Oh, this is my secretary, Meg Morris.
Mr. Lawson.
Call me Mick. Liz has told me what a real good secretary you are. She says you really keep her in line.
It's not always easy.
Oh, still a bit of a tartar, eh, Lizzie?
Oh, no, not anymore, Mick.
Hello. I'm Colleen.
You don't have to tell me who you are, darling. You're the spitting image of your mum.
I think this calls for a little drink.
Mrs. Birdsworth, remember what the doctor said.
Oh, forget him for today. Your mother and I got a lot of catching up to do. Eh, Lizzie?
I need a drink.
Where do you stay when you're in London?
I leave that all to Meg, dear.
You don't maintain a place there?
Mrs. Birdsworth's much happier travelling.
I thought we were going to go sightseeing.
Oh, well, let's have another drink first. It'll look all the better.
Definitely not. You know how it disagrees with you, Mother?
Oh, they never used to. Anyway, I could do with another one. Waiter. Yes, sir. 2 gin and tonics, whiskey sour, and a brandy and tonic.
Make that a double gin.
They'll all be singles, thank you.
You're right, Liz. She certainly keeps you in order.
Well, I think I need a... I'm just going to powder my nose.
I'll come with you.
Oh, no, Meg will come, thank you, dear.
It's no trouble, Mother.
Lizzie's certainly come a long way. It's amazing. I can remember when she and Blossom didn't have a cracker. Look at her now.
Yes. I would never believe it.
Amazing. How much was that last racehorse she bought? She told me about it in a letter and I've forgotten.
Oh, that one. Oh, well, that was probably, be about... Oh, thank you, thank you.
I wonder if they take travellers' checks. Unfortunately, I don't have any local currency.
Oh, well, that's all right. I handle all the personal finances. Mrs. Birdsworth's treat.
Oh, come on, Birdsworth, get out of there.
No.
Listen, I want some straight answers out of you.
Well, I will if you calm down.
Calm down? I'm as calm as I'm going to be until you tell me what's going on.
I told Mick a few lies.
Oh, God, a few lies. Well, you had no right to bring me into them.
Didn't know he was coming out here. You're not going to adopt me, you know.
No, I suppose not.
Oh, you're a credit to me, Mrs. Powell.
Wash up and let's get out of here.
What's keeping you two? I don't know what I'm saying out there.
Yes, well, we're coming.
Lizzie, the things you've told him.
Exactly.
Well, I got a bit carried away. What's he like?
Well, he seems very nice. I mean, he's easy enough to talk to. It's just that I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yes, but are we ready for round 2?
Beauty, I could do with another drink.
Oh, no, ocular. That is not what I meant.
Oh, God. He'll think I'm a wowser.
Well, let him. We are now going on a sightseeing tour, and then we're going to the residence of Mrs. Elizabeth Birdsworth for afternoon tea.
Oh, I forgot about Mrs. Henderson's joint. Well, come on. I want to see how I've gone up in the world.
Thank you, Watson.
There were several calls, Miss.
Oh, yes. Well, thanks. Miss Morris will take care of those.
Very well, Miss Berger.
It's a beautiful home you have, Lizzie.
Yeah, it's not cramped. That's one thing about it.
Are you going to show me around, aren't you?
Oh, sure. Certainly, Mick. Where would you like to start?
May I suggest tea in the drawing room first, madam?
What a good idea.
And then I'd like to see the house.
Well, Watson will show you around, won't you, Watson?
Certainly, madam. May I take your coat, sir?
Oh, yeah, thanks.
Oh, here, let me help you.
Came unstitched in Egypt. Haven't had a chance to get it fixed.
Through here, sir.
Fantastic. Did you decorate it yourself?
Oh, come on, Mick. I couldn't paint all this.
God, Lizzie, you haven't changed a bit.
Thank you, Mick.
I love this porcelain. Victorian, isn't it?
No, I got that one in Adelaide.
Mother, Stop playing the fool.
Shall I serve, madam?
Yes, please, Watson.
God, Lizzie, you certainly spent some money.
Do you like that one?
Oh, what do you think? You can't buy that sort of thing in London these days.
Well, you have it.
Mrs. Birdsworth.
But he likes it.
Yes, but, well, that was a gift from Irene Henderson. How do you think she'd feel if you suddenly just gave it away?
May I remind you, madam, that Mrs. Henderson will be calling on you tomorrow.
Oh, I couldn't accept it, Lizzie. It must be worth 1,000.
1,000?
Mrs. Henderson has been very generous to you.
He's got more money than sense.
Mick, how are you going to have your tea?
Oh, just black, thanks. Thank you.
Your tea, madam.
Thank you, Watson.
Hand it over. Hand it over. Will that be all, madam?
Yes, thank you, Watson.
How long has Watson been with you?
Too bloody long.
Kate, Mrs. Birdsworth.
It's great being with you. You know, I used to envy Blossom
Why?
because he had you. After he went off, I thought we might even team up together.
Oh, you didn't say anything, Mick, and you never were the shy type.
I did bring you that bunch of violets.
Oh, they were beautiful.
They were dead. Mind you, I had to bring them up bush in all that heat.
They were lovely. I pressed them in a book. I used to look at them and wonder where you were. I knew you'd be doing something exciting.
Lizzie, do you have to leave for China tomorrow?
What are we going to do if Mick stays on too late?
You'll just have to tell him that Mrs. Birdsworth has a dinner engagement. He'll take the hint.
Do you think he's genuine?
What do you mean?
Well, he hasn't offered to pay for a thing all day.
Oh, I suppose he just considers himself to be the guest.
I don't know.
Oh, I see. You don't think he would be so attentive if he knew she was just a penniless old jailbird?
I'm not sure. I mean, you saw his coat. I mean, the lining was all ripped. It was hired. I mean, I saw the label. You know, I think he's...
Broke? Lizzie fell asleep. Just as I was about to propose. What's this about her being a jailbird?
It's true. I'm sorry. Lizzie has been an inmate at Wentworth Detention Centre. She has been for years.
But this house, her clothes,
It's a setup. She's on a day release.
all this to impress me.
She couldn't bear it if she thought you'd found out the truth.
But if you're not her secretary...
I'm a prison officer, and Colleen here is deputy governor of the prison.
Bloody hell. What a joke. Are you ready for this, ladies? I am broke. Flat as a millpot. We're all phonies. What about Watson? Is he on the up and up?
Well, yes, I think he's probably the only one who is.
I thought she was rich. So rich. Well, it wouldn't be the first time I married for money. Somehow with Lizzie, it would have been different.
Please don't tell her that you know.
Oh. But you'll have to give her my goodbyes.
And what are you going to do?
I don't know. I was gambling everything on this. I'll land on my feet, I suppose. I usually do. I'll see myself out. It's been a pleasure. Oh, don't leave her out there too long. It's getting chilly.
Why didn't he say goodbye? God, I hope he's all right.
Oh, why do you say that?
Well, I didn't like to mention it, but I reckon he was down on his uppers.
Why?
He didn't hit his kick all day, and that's not like Mick. God, he'd give you the world if he had it.
Not much gets past you, does it, Lizzie?
You figured it too. Hope you didn't let on to him. It would have hurt his pride terribly.
We didn't.
You know, he was going to propose to me while we were in the garden.
And what would your answer have been?
I don't know. I pretended to be asleep.
Come on, let's get you back.
It's a beautiful house.
Madam, these have just arrived for you.
Thank you.
There was no note.
Oh, I don't need one. I know who they're from.
Come on.
How did it go, love? Bloody beauty. Of course, it didn't turn out exactly as I expected, but you should have seen Mrs. Henderson's house, butler and all.
Oh, sounds gorgeous, Lizzie, but why are you back so soon?
They had to bring her back in case she turned into a pumpkin.
Do you want me to make a brew?
Oh, you catch on real quick, Birdsworth. You see, I've heard on the grapevine that you fancy yourself as a first-rate bootlegger. Now's your chance to prove it. You got everything you need?
Well, water.
It's in the bins. You see, Birdsworth, I think of everything. Anything at all to make life easier for you.
Well, I don't know. I've got me recipe, but there isn't any still. So I can only do wine, and that'll take weeks to ferment.
Wine will do very nicely, thank you, Birdsworth. I'm sure the women won't be that fussy as long as it's got a kick. Now get cracking, and not a word to anyone.
Supposing someone comes looking for me.
Oh, I've already thought of that. I'll tell them I found all this stuff in here and brought you in to confront you with it. Then you'll have all the explaining to do. So you see, Birdsworth, whatever happens, you can't win. I can't lose.
I've been thinking. Well, things are really awful with Sonia and that freak person, aren't they?
He'll be out of the pound in the morning and she'll be up and at 'em just as usual, so don't you think about it. You'll see.
But she's only human, Lizzie. She can only do so much.
Listen, Pigs, don't even think about it. Bee's top dog. She always has been. She always will be. God, she's taken on some of the toughest women in the country. Oh, and were they tough. Don't put the mockers on her, love. Because without Bee, we're sunk. Bee! What's happening? Where are they taking you?
Lizzie. Quiet, Smith. Now remember what I said. You want her to stay healthy. You keep your mouth shut and keep moving. Now move.
What's the matter, love? Tell me what's going on!
Stay where you are, Birdsworth.
Oh, but you can't take her away from me. She's the only mate I've got.
Go on, Smith.
I swear to
Don't
God,
look
Ferguson,
round.
I'm going to get
You're
you one of
finished,
these.
Smith.
I
said
know
I'd
yet, but I'll get back.
One
I'll
way or
kill
another,
you.
and
They can't keep me in
You can't
Barnhurst
keep
while
me.
you're still alive.
Sooner or later, I had to win. Now go through to reception, Smith. They're waiting for you. Don't look round, just go. Well, that wasn't very nice, was it, Birdsworth? Going off to Barnhurst like that and not saying goodbye to you? I just don't understand some people.
Bee! Oh, Bee! Oh, Bee! Bring her back on the run!
Yes, well, come on, there's nothing you can do about that. Come on, I want you to stand up. Birdsworth, you heard me. Will you please stand up? Now, come on, just come.
Oh!
Well, what's wrong?
Oh, I'm bugging me up.
Oh, my God.
Get
Dr. Collins, will you? Come on.
Please.
Yes, all right. Calm down. I want you to try and stand up if you can. Come on.
No.
We can't do anything.
She didn't
Take it
even
easy.
say
Don't
goodbye.
hurt yourself.
Bea was my best friend. We've been together so long. It's just like losing my arm or me leg, not having her around anymore.
Oh, Lizzie.
She always did what was best for us. And what did I do? I went along with that bloody freak.
Lizzie, you didn't have any choice. Well, nobody does with that.
No. I didn't have any guts. She was top dog and we should have stuck by her. And that's bloody Sonia wouldn't have got where she is. I'm an old woman. I can't stand all these changes. Big, on. Now Jude coming back after all this time.
Who's that?
Oh, God.
What's the matter?
Shut up, Mason. I'm going for a walk.
What did I do?
Just shut up, Birdsworth, and get on your feet.
But I haven't done anything, Miss
Come on, move.
Where are we going, Miss
Get out. Knock it off, Birdsworth. You don't want to advertise. A quick drink of that stuff.
Well, I'm gonna have a quick nip, Miss Ferguson, otherwise I won't know how it's going.
Quiet.
Oh, God, they're not coming here, are they?
Stay put and not a word.
Oh, you're not gonna leave us here by ourselves, are you, Miss Ferguson?
Shut up and do as you're told. I might have known I couldn't trust you and your booze, Birdsworth.
But he was down at the local, getting excited.
Get in there. Get her to bed, Mason, and get her sobered up.
How did you like that one?
Let's try and be quiet, Lizzie.
Hey, look what I got. I was only a sailor's widow. The governor even gave us permission for me to make your wedding cake, love.
Oh, Lizzie, that'd be lovely. Well, I hope you can find the right ingredients, Lizzie.
Booze.
Huh?
Hey? You can't make a wedding cake without booze.
Oh, well, you'll have to place an order with Phyllis.
God, that'd only be like gnat's pee. Now, we've got to have something off the top shelf, like a good brandy or a sherry like Mrs. Davidson used to keep. Oh. G'day, Mrs. Reynolds. I was wondering if I could do a bit of dusting or something.
Yes, all right, Lizzie, but keep it quiet.
Oh, you won't even know I'm here. God, look what I've done. I knocked it with me elbow.
Lizzie.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll clean it up.
You better get someone else to do it.
Now I can do it. There. Finished, Mrs. Reynolds.
Well, I hope you're doing light duties only.
Oh, only light duties, Mrs. Powell.
Can be delicious.
Keep your dirty little mitts
It'll
on.
be better with a brandy.
Yeah, well, you give it a slingshot while I just keep her occupied. Mrs. O'Regan, have you got any of those little bride and groom dolls?
Be stupid, of course I haven't.
Oh. Well, have you got a pen?
Pen? What do you want a pen for?
I thought you'd like to sign my plaster.
Oh. See you.
Well, bring it up here, love, and let's put the icing on it. Oh. Oh, get out of our way, will you? We're working.
Okay, don't get off it.
Now watch out for that wet floor. Oh, God! Quick, put it on the plate.
We need a bloody shovel.
Oh, shut up, you. It's not as bad as all that.
Sorry, Lizzie, what are we going to do?
Oh, I don't know, but I'll fix it somehow.
Oh, look, stick it together with bits of jam.
I'll do it, don't worry. Just none of you buggers mention anything to anybody what happened.
Oh, we won't mention a word.
Well, it'll come up really well, you see.
The reason I'm here is that I've been led to believe you have an inmate by the name of Elizabeth Birdsworth.
Yes, that's correct.
Good. I'd like to see her, if I may.
But it looks so lovely, Lizzie. I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, well, hurry it up and get it over.
What happened, Lizzie? You forget the eggs? You're right, Lizzie. It tastes wonderful. If I didn't know better, I'd swear it had brandy in it.
Yeah. My own special preservative, Mrs. Reynolds. Cook's secret. Arthur Charlton? I don't know anyone called Arthur. He didn't say anything else, did he, Mrs. Tim?
No, just that it was important.
Well, it better bloody be, because I'm missing a good turn out there.
Mrs. Birdsworth, Mr. Charlton?
Not one of those bloody reporters, are you?
No, Mrs. Birdsworth. You are Elizabeth Josephine Birdsworth.
Yeah, why?
Well, this may come as a bit of a shock to you, but I'm your son.
I don't believe it.